Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And it's fouled away. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Fouled off. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Javier Báez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Down the left field line and deep, and that's going to land foul. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And that's out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He has 7 hits in 31 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Two and one. Now here it comes. One out, nobody on. Hit to first. Moreland's there. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Gary Sanchez would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 home.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now batting, Luke Voigt. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Torres at second, Sanchez at first, 2 out in the inning. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Miguel Andujar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he got him.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Hit hard but foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mike Tauchman.
Pitch on the way. And that's in there for a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Tauchman, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set, and the pitch on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Slow roller down the third baseline. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a two-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home.
That's Bolton.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Fouled away. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now at the plate, Torres. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And it's fouled away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. On the ground near home. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there. 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
All even now. 2-2. Here it comes.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first down.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now, Luke Voigt. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The count now at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. Has a look, now the pitch. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are two away now.
Now batter, designated hitter, J.D.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball one.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Martinez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Moreland.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Davis.
Stepping in, Michael Chavis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Striding into the box, Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Gio.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is popped up. Moreland in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Full count, 3-2. Now here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ready for another chance? Clint Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Ball one. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. The 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he lays off for ball one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Austin Bryce answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Austin Bryce.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip.
Let's go, New York.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Gardner, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Ready once again, Torres. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second.
Come on, Yankee, let's go.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Let's go, Yankee.
And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with two away. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. One run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Curveball hit right back at him, and they will get to force at third, and that's that. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
Yankee Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball. Ball, that's in.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Kevin Pillar.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
0-2, here it comes. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1. Runners on first with one down. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Settling in now, Clint Frazier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ground ball right side. Moreland is there. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Yanks leave one, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Torres has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Grounded to second. LeMahieu's got it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. One strike now from Cole. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Bottom of the inning now, digging in and looking for more. DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Three and 0 now. Torres is on deck. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner. This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Torres.
Riding in once again, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now. One out and a runner on second base. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Up top, it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The first baseman, Luke.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Stepping up now, Michael Chavis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out.
Put him away.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yankee Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ryan Brazier gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 0-1. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Tuckman.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Tuckman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 out, nobody on.
Come on.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're in front 4-0. So striding in, Christian Vasquez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now Cole's delivery 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Chad Green enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Chad Green.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Let's go, Yankees. Go outside.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Rafael Devers, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Here we go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Go home, Red Sox.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Striding in, Clint Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
The right fielder, Clint.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
A ball and a strike now. In for strike 2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home misses. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor.
Stepping up to the plate, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
First and second now, 1 man out. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Just hung in there on that one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Ready with another 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another full count pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
That's ball 3.
J.D. Martinez waits on deck. Here's the 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Go! 1-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Mitch Moreland will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but foul. A runner at second, nobody out. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now the 0-1.
0-1. Nope. Outside. Open your eyes.
Down the first baseline. Torres at the bag. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole is the winning pitcher of record. Eduardo Rodriguez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees.